She had not wanted to leave England. "You'll like it in the States, you'll see," Father had told her. "But school's only just started." "Believe it or not, they have schools over there too," Father had replied. "And since when did you like the one you're at now? Come on, Meg, face it. Wherever you've gone, you've been unhappy and fighting inside a week." "That's not true. I've just started Latin classes with Mrs. Drew, and she says I'm off to a good start." Father had laughed then, the laugh that said that Meg would not get her way this time. "I won't go, I won't," she had told herself over and over every night in bed. She had even tried to make a pact with Sue to run away, but baby Sue had refused. "Oh, well, I shall just go off to Wales by myself until they've all gone, and then Gran and Grandad Jenkins will have to take care of me." But she hadn't gone off, and here she was, in glorious Locust Valley on Long Island, USA. She thought about the kids she'd left behind in England. Even the ones she'd really disliked were better than the ones here. She hated the way they stared at her, and the way they laughed at how she spoke. The only thing worse was the way the grown-ups gushed. "What a cute accent," they said, every time she opened her mouth. Oh, she could spit. She kicked savagely at a fallen branch and ran up behind Sue. How Sue waddles when she is mad, Meg thought, like Donald Duck. And how crazy her hair looks, flying out like that around the rim of her pointy hat. It flared to bright yellow under the street light, like a halo or an undercooked doughnut. Meg laughed aloud. Sue had Father's silky blonde hair, of course, not the wiry black thatch she'd gotten from Mother. Like brambles it was, especially under the brush. Sue had Father's round pink English face too, while she herself had a dark thin Welsh face, a Celtic face, so Mother said. "Remember you're a Celt, and a Jenkins, like me. That is why you are called Myfanwy, after Gran Jenkins, and Gwyneth, for Great-Aunt Jones." Myfanwy meant my fine one, as Mother told her again and again. But even in kindergarten, her name had brought her nothing but trouble. "They won't say it right," she told her mother. "They call me Miffy and laugh when I get mad." Day after day she came home crying, until Mother went into school to tell the teacher to call her by a new name, Meg, taking the M from Myfanwy and the G from Gwyneth. Even then it was a long time before the children changed from Miffy to Meg. "Never mind," Mother had consoled her. "One day you won't be in school any longer, and then you'll be proud of your names." And Mother would tell Meg wonderful stories about old Wales to cheer her up, especially about Morgan le Fay, King Arthur's witch sister. "Do you think her blood is in us, Mother?" Meg would ask. "Perhaps," Mother always said. "Perhaps." Not that anybody in Locust Valley could care about Meg's Celtic blood or Morgan le Fay. At least the kids back in England had asked her to tell them stories sometimes, in the lunch line or out on the playground, and for a while she would feel all warm and part of things. But these kids thought her strange to be talking about such matters, especially that big bully Kenny Stover. From the first he had mocked her accent loudly in front of the others, and when he had overheard her trying to tell about how Morgan le Fay had given King Arthur his sword Excalibur, Kenny really had shown his dislike. "Hey, come off it, you guys," he'd said. "Quit listening to that stuff. That Wilson kid's too weird." Wilson! Meg sighed. Well, at least he'd never heard of Miffy. She had watched him swagger off down the hall, longing to pay him back. But she hadn't. Yet.